to another episode of Small Biz Highlight. Tiffany Roman coming to you live. I am your host. If you haven't stopped by to check us out before, that's my name. Don't forget it. No. As all of you know who have been checking out the show, this is the year of 2021. WON. I'm proclaiming this for anybody with a dream, with a passion, with a desire, with a goal. This is your year to obtain it, to claim it. I'm putting it out there in the universe for all of you. So couple announcements before we get started. Please remember that next week, God, I can't believe it's already next week. Next week, I am shipping out for military duty, and I will not be back till the end of March. Thankfully, to technology, I am able to pre-record my episodes for March to load up as if I was going live with them. But it will be pre-recorded. So all I ask is that all of you out there who can take the time to stop by and check out the episodes, please. They will still be launching at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Mondays until I get back. But please take a minute, stop by, like the video, just show the video as much love as you would as if I was live. Help those businesses get just as much love as I was presenting them live to you. It would mean the world to me as well as to them, obviously, because it would help spread the word about their business. But I want to make sure they're not getting the short end of the stick, just because I'm not physically here due to Army duties. So help me out, people. I'm counting on you. I'm putting it on you. I'm just kidding. I love you all for your support and for all of you who stopped by to say hello. It really is the most appreciative I can be right now. You have no idea. Today is the 15th. That means I'm just like 2 months and 5 days away from my 1 year anniversary. I don't even want to get started on all the stuff I've got to say about that. But enough about me, because this is not about me tonight. Tonight I am featuring the lovely Savon. And she has a really cool business that I cannot wait to introduce you to her and to the business and get you guys supporting her. So let me get her on here.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing as well as I can be.
Yeah.
Surviving day to day. But it's a wonderful day. I'm having you on my show, so God is good. That's all I can say right now. So if you haven't watched the show before, I always start the episode with a really simple question. Who are you? Help the viewers get to know you as a person, where you're from, things you like to do, help them connect with you on a personal level.
Okay, no problem. My name is Savon Poole. I am 27 years old, located in Harrisburg, PA. I love to cook, I love to travel, and I love to eat. That's one thing that I love to do. I like to spend time with my family and friends and just being able to enjoy the world.
Wow,
Oh, the
that's so
comments are
awesome.
popping up. Hello.
Look at all you're getting so much love right now. I'm loving it. Keep them coming. I did forget to mention that if you are going to comment and you're having issues with your name showing up, it's a simple process to fix. Just www.streamyard.com/Facebook. I'll put it in the comments just in case. That way we can see your name, because as you can see, your comment's going to end up on the video.
I
So
can
be
see.
ready.
Yeah.
Be ready. Uh, it's so nice to meet you. I love that you're so young and so into having your own business.
Yes.
I don't see that very often in young kids. So not that I'm that much older than you. I'm not going to put that out there, but it's still great. People that
Yeah.
are younger, really into that entrepreneurial spirit. And I I know we talked about it before the show, but you said that in like 2 days is your 1 year
Yes,
anniversary. That's
2 days is my
insane.
1 year anniversary. And I was like, oh my gosh, time flies. And I didn't even know until one of my friends mentioned it to me. They're like, you know, your 1 year anniversary is coming up. And I'm like, holy crap. And then I'm getting all these emails and everything. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, one
Girl,
year.
I'm pretty sure that is the one anniversary you need to keep up with. Come on
Yes.
now.
I it went totally over my mind, honestly. It did.
It goes by so fast because you don't even realize it, right?
I
Right?
know. It seems
Mhm.
like just yesterday I'm just writing down everything
Yes.
like what I want to do and calling my friends like I want to do this, I want to do that, and there it just seems like it was yesterday.
Oh, yes. I totally understand that. Goodness. Well, your business is called Moving Hands LLC. Why don't you start off by just telling us a brief, introduction to what Moving Hands is all about?
Well, Moving Hands is a grocery delivery service for senior citizens and elderly who don't have the assistance with being able to go out and get the groceries or receive any need help that they actually need. So I just assist with them, selecting groceries, picking them up from the store, and putting the groceries away for them.
And what got you into this kind of business? Like what got you the what clicked in your head that made you feel like you needed to start something like this?
Well, back in 2017, my grandma was diagnosed with cancer. So that took a toll
Sorry.
on our family and having to be able to take care of her and, running the errands that, she needs, to make her last couple months feel the need to go smoothly. So I'm sitting
Mhm.
there thinking about it a couple years later. I'm sitting there thinking about it last year. And I'm like, telling my sister, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, all the time we wasted going to the grocery store, running errands for grandma. I feel like that's time that we wasted, away from her than spending time with her. So I was like, I know other people are going through this. They don't have the financial help to get out and go to the grocery store, have to reconstruct their time and spend the time with their family and things like that. So I was like, well, why don't I come up with a grocery delivery service that helps those in need who don't have the time or their loved ones are away and everyone works. People are working 2 and 3 jobs nowadays. Me too as well. People are working very, very
Yes.
hard and it's causing people to lose time away from their family, actually what matters the most to people. So I was like, well, why not build the bonds between the situation that's actually happening?
I Wow. Well, first of all, I'm sorry about your grandmother.
Thank
You know,
you.
it's always tough when it's the grandparents. It really
It's
is.
so tough. It's very tough.
You want to hear something crazy? You
What?
started your business because of your grandmother, and although I had already planned to start this web show for helping out friends, the day my web show was first going to go live, my grandfather passed away.
Oh
And
no.
so it was either I cancel because it literally happened like an hour or so before I was going to go live, or I continue
I'm
with the
pretty sure
show.
they wouldn't want you to continue.
Yes. Well, mostly because I knew my grandfather would kill me if he knew I didn't go on just because of him. Like
Yeah.
he would have been like, "What is wrong with you?"
You know
And
what's
now I'm
so
a
bad? My grandma, she did not like Facebook. And it's so bad because I have to post her because my business is about her and I have to post her. And I'm like,
oh,
she's looking down like, oh, she calls me Sasha. She's like, oh, she's posting on Facebook. I already know she is. So I feel so bad sometimes.
oh. I'm
Yeah,
sure she gives you a pass because you're doing great things. It's so exciting.
definitely.
Like I said, you're 1 year in. I mean, small businesses have a really hard time surviving the first year of
Yes.
business. Then to add this craziness of COVID into the mix. How did COVID affect your business in your first year?
It was kind of a good and a bad. So it happened like I said, it's going to be a year. So COVID hit heavy in March. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just trying to do my business. I was trying to get everything running. And then now it's like, you know what? Some people actually need it and deserve it. So it was kind of like at first, it was like, oh no, I can't do it. But then I felt like COVID gave me that boost to actually move forward with the business. Like, you know what? Don't stop because of COVID. Now it's like pushing forward everything. So it was kind of like a win-win situation. Some
I'm
people it
sure
helps, some people
you weren't allowed to, deliver groceries and stuff during COVID, right? It wasn't until they started opening stuff back up.
it was hard because this one senior citizen I have, she's in a nursing home, and nursing homes like, no, no, no. And she's like, well, I
Oh.
just need my groceries, and she doesn't understand with COVID. And yeah, and I actually was working part-time at a grocery store. So I've been hands-on with everything in the grocery store and the business during COVID.
I can't imagine. Ah, goodness. Like I think of my grandmother and how grateful I am that there's family nearby that can help her with
Yes.
her groceries, take her to her doctor appointments and stuff. But to think of those that aren't as fortunate that have family far away.
Yeah.
I used to work at a what is it called? I used to work at a senior high rise, but it was not a nursing home per se. It
Yeah.
was a subsidized housing is what it was.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
cheaper apartments for senior citizens.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember little things like that, like groceries being delivered and food being delivered and just those little things were so monumental for them because that was one less thing they had to worry about or figure out
Exactly.
how they were going to do. I
Exactly.
just I'm s- I'm I applaud you for coming up with this idea by
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank
I mean,
you.
this is amazing. Do you do it all by yourself or do you have a few people who help you
Oh, my friends. Oh, if I can't do it, because I have a full-time job and a part-time job on top of my business. So if I'm not available, I'm calling my friends, like, you need to help me. And they're like, okay, no problem. Give me a shirt and I'll do whatever you want me to do. So I really cannot do without my friends and family. If I'm busy, I cannot do it without them.
It's definitely it takes what do they say about kids that it takes a village? I think it's the same thing with small businesses. It
It
definitely
is.
takes a village. Without support, you really can't go nowhere.
Nowhere, nowhere. And that's why I stress the fact of everyone working together and, networking to get everyone's ideas out there. I never thought in a million years I would be a business owner or anything like that. No, I didn't think nothing like that. Not at all.
Jeez. So if someone wants to sign up for your services, how can they do that?
Well, what we'll do is we'll have a phone conversation trying to figure out what their needs are. Some people just need me to pick up the groceries. Some need me to actually help them select groceries. Some just need me to put them away or drop them off. So it depends on their actual needs. And then we'll go into whatever is best for them. So it just depends on their needs. Some people already have their grocery list ready. They'll give it to me. I'll go to the grocery store and they're perfectly fine. Some people actually, need me to sit down and assist with them. So everyone's a little different, but everything still is the same.
So I know you are in Harrisburg, right? Is that right?
Yes,
So do you just focus on Harrisburg or are you starting to branch out a little bit to the surrounding areas?
a little bit. Mechanicsburg, New Cumberland, around there. So just a little bit. I'm so scared that someone is going to call me far, far away. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what should I do? So, yeah, but
Well,
that time will come. That time.
that's the goal though, right? That it
Yes.
doesn't matter where they're calling from, that you're able
Yes.
to help them. That's the growth
Yes.
dream, right?
I did have someone
I love
mention
it.
to me their grandmom in New Jersey. I'm just like, I know, right? It was in New Jersey. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, well, we can work something out. I have no problem. We can work something out. That's fine.
Oh, that's amazing. So, all right. Harrisburg area, you said people just have to talk to you so you can try to decipher what the services are and whatnot. Do you charge for the services?
Yes, I do. It actually depends on what they actually need. So if they're selecting groceries, if they actually want them put away and just need them dropped off, that's like a service fee. I can do it per delivery, or if they want to do a monthly fee, I can do a monthly fee for them. Whichever's more convenient for them. You know, um, Seniors, they don't grocery shop that much. Maybe once or twice a month, maybe bread, milk every other week. So it just depends on exactly what they need. But other than that, yeah.
Wow, geez. I can't believe, like I said, that you're so young, but you're working a full-time job, a part-time job, and then you're trying to build this business.
On
Like,
top of going to school, I just started school.
do you split yourself into multiple people to make this work for you,
I
or
have
what?
to. I have to. I have to keep on chugging. Keep on chugging.
I love this because like I mentioned before, it's not as common that I hear younger people talking about, having this drive with starting
Yes.
their own business and then doing what they need to do to make it work. I think you are the youngest person I've had on my show so
Oh
far.
my gosh.
If that makes you feel good.
It does. It does. I've always been the youngest in my jobs, supervisor positions. I've always been the youngest. So I'm used to it, but it's like, hey, it makes me feel good.
That's great though. I mean, like I said, it's just a testament to you. It's a great
Yes.
testament to your character, to your ambitions, and just your strength. Because one, you survived through COVID for a 1 year anniversary,
Yes.
and then you're surviving all these other crazy things during your day that most people can barely handle one of them at a time, let
Yes.
alone all of them. So
Yes.
I applaud you, my friend. And
Thank
you must
you.
have the most amazing support system because I know without them, you would not be where you are today. So thank you all
I
for your
would
support
not.
system.
I would not. I remember when I was first writing down everything I wanted to do. I'm like out to eat at restaurants. I'm visiting my friends, and I'm like, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? My friends are like, this is what I think. This is what I think. And then I was just putting the pieces together to the puzzle. So then I end up having a pitch idea with Penn State. That was my first time pitching my idea to anyone beside my friends. So I was nervous and I was like, oh my gosh, what should I do? So at the pitch, everyone pitched their idea, and then whoever had the most votes, they will present their idea to the judges, and then you win a prize. I didn't think I was going to get selected because it was a lot of nice ideas. I ended up being 1 out of 7 that was selected for the pitch. So everyone, yeah, I know, right? It was so crazy. So everyone, I pitched my idea to my team. They helped me with ins and outs, and that was October of last year. No, the year before last. So that was 2019. And all those ideas and inputs that they actually helped me with, I actually took them and pushed forward with my business. So they were just random people. I only met these people over weekends. So to have, people that actually have good ideas help me with my business, it really helps me a lot. Because I wouldn't have been able to do it without my friends and family. So
Well, shout out to your friends and family. I'm
yes.
telling
I
you.
know they're on here
For
watching.
you.
I see the comments come up here.
I'm trying to put them up as fast as they come in. I'm trying. I'm trying. But, I mean, honestly, that has to be so uplifting, so fulfilling to
Yes.
know that you have this business, you have this life that's just super crazy busy. But at the same token, you have so much support behind you,
Yes.
and I always say on here that small businesses are our own little family. We're our own
Yes.
little team here. That if
Yeah.
we're not supporting each other, then nobody's gonna support us.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
I am just so grateful to have had the opportunity to interview you on my show.
Thank
I think this is
you.
so amazing to have you on.
Thank
Um,
you.
You're such an inspiration, and I hope you inspire so many other people just by telling your story and, you know,
Yeah,
using this video to showcase exactly it is what you're doing to make this
exactly.
work for you. You know, if anything, it just shows people that no matter how busy they are, they can make it work if they want it.
If you
Just
have
like,
a dream, do it. If you have a dream,
yes,
do it. Don't let anything
and
stop you.
that's why at the beginning I proclaim that 2021 is really 21, WON. That's my belief, really, that if anybody has anything that they've been holding off on, have been, you know, thinking they just can't do it, this is the
Yeah,
year to do it. Because
this is the year.
2020 was, let's forget that year. That's done with. It's over.
Please, please.
2021 is the year to win, everybody. That's
Yes.
why it's in the freaking word. 2021.
Right here at the bottom.
Oh my goodness. If you are just joining us, I have had so much fun talking to Savon right now. I'm telling you. If you are just joining us, thank you for stopping by, first of all. So much support for
Yes.
this young entrepreneur. And because you're supporting her, you're supporting me. So thank you. Um, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the comments. Comments always make it so much more fun when people comment and let us know
I
they're
know,
here,
right? It makes
let
me
us know
feel
they're
comfortable.
watching. Yes. It helps boost the confidence of the person talking because let's face it, no matter what or how many times you go live, you're gonna be nervous. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like 50 episodes in and I still get
Oh
nervous
my
before
god.
going live.
Oh my
So,
god.
thank you to all of you. If you have a moment, please don't forget to like, leave a comment, share the video. You never know
Share.
who may be out there who might be interested in the services or learning
Yes.
more about what Savon is doing.
Yes.
Um, for those wondering how to support businesses, I'm telling you, word of mouth is number one, which is why I started the web show and hoping that it helps you, that at least you get one new person who may contact you as a result of being on the show. At least that's my goal.
Thank you. I'll keep you
So,
posted.
yes, let me know. All right. So I want to thank you. I know you're got a
Mhm.
crazy schedule, so thank you for taking the time to be here on the show with me. You
Thank
know,
you.
I really do appreciate you taking the time to tell your story, letting us get to know you a little bit, and of course, trusting us with your business and what it
Yes.
all is entailing.
Yes.
I am so excited for you. I want to see pictures of your 1 year anniversary party.
Yes. Yes.
And oh, someone's asking, do you have a website? She told me she does not have a website yet, but it's in the
No what?
works.
Yes.
So stand by. Stand by. She does have a Facebook page, which I put the link in the description of the video. So wherever direction the description is, top or bottom, you can find it there. I can absolutely copy and paste it into the comments as well, just in case. But definitely look her up on Facebook for now until that website gets up and running to get in contact with her. That would be
Yes.
the best way.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so as all of you know who have previously watched my show, and for all of the new people stopping by, my goal with this show is to give the reminder to all of those watching that it is imperative that you put your communities first. Support local businesses, shop small. Now more than ever, small businesses are struggling, and we need your help. Simply by sharing, commenting, tagging someone you think might be interested in the services goes a long way for us small businesses, and we thank you in advance for it. All right, Savon, thank you so much again for
You
being
guys,
here. I
thank you.
hope you have a
Thanks for
great
having
night.
me. Talk to you
Yes,
soon. Bye.
bye.